Hello, everybody. This is Jason Wood. I'm trying out a new thing and trying to do some podcasting. Hopefully, it means I can do some film reviewing a bit quicker than I've been doing before. On Tuesday, I have to put my hands up here. I didn't watch England play. I went and saw a couple of films and I thought I would share what they were. So, the first film that I went to see was Tag, and it has Jeremy Irons in it, Ed Helms, Hannibal Burns, John Hammond, and it's meant to be based loosely on a true story of a group of friends who've played the same game of tag once a month for like 30 years. As daft as it sounds, and it's not meant to be taken too seriously, it's very funny, it's very good, and it's a really good laugh actually. So I really enjoy that and really recommend you doing that. A bit of trivia, even though Jeremy Ryan has done so many different Avengers films and stuff like that, it said that he broke both his arms during the film and they still works with it, which is very quite cool. The second film I went to see was Sicario 2. I was a big fan of the first Sicario movie, with Benicio del Toro as the lawyer turned hitman, and it's as brutal as the previous one was, and yet this still has more teeth to it. There's a new avenue where it's pursuing, and it's just a really cool film, and I really thought it was very good. And I mean, the funny little scene is that Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro were both in Infinity Wars. Del Toro was the Collector, and obviously James Brolin was Thanos. So I think that's really quite cool to see them in a different capacity, and yet still both quite menacing in their roles. Personally, as I said, I was a fan of Sicario. I heard some people didn't seem to enjoy it, thought it was overly produced. That was one of the arguments I heard. But from my angle, I think it definitely deserves another 4 stars. Maybe 3.5 if I was being harsh. It isn't as good as the first one, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I like what they're doing with the story. I really did appreciate it. So I would say both films thoroughly enjoyable. Tag, I'd maybe give that one 3.5 too. I really did laugh about that one. Really enjoyed it, and it was just a good night personally at the cinema. So yeah, that was my take. So it's worth spending some money on those two things. Thanks very much. Bye bye.